I'm back with another fucking video. Before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that bell button so you get notification every time I post a motherfucking video. And if you're not part of us, then you're wilding, because we're the best game on YouTube, and that's on that, and that's a motherfucking period, okay? And if you're not subscribed to me, then what the fuck are you doing? And if you're not following my social medias, then what are you doing? Make sure you follow those. They're below the screen. Make sure you support my new business, PPG.Yantaa.store. Make sure you shop, get your defense keychains, your lashes, your cases, your car grabbers, everything, okay? You already know, like, come on, like, shop now, get your stuff, support a smart business from a black woman. You already know how that goes. So, before we get into this motherfucking video, yes, it's gonna be some tea, another story time for y'all, because you know, your girl go through a lot of shit with these niggas, with everybody, for real, but however that goes. So, we definitely gonna be getting to the story time, because baby, it's gonna get juicy. No, okay, juicy, baby, juicy as shit. I'm not ready for this, but it is what it is. We gotta get this started, okay? The names I will be giving you today is, so it's gonna be me, my ex, and D. Okay, so those are the names that we're gonna be having the story today, okay? So before we get into the story, we're gonna jump into a little backstory, okay? So the backstory, me and my ex, around this time, this was around July 2021, because I had just went to Cancun or whatever, and around this time I was going through a lot. I had lost my grandfather, and a lot was just going on with me mentally, physically, emotionally. I was just really changing as a person, and I didn't know how to deal with it. And I was dealing with a partner who didn't understand that and didn't know how to deal with it either. So it was kind of like, just imagine, like, so yeah, just imagine you're going through something and your man is now on that emotionally intelligent level to understand what you're going through, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything, you feel me? When you're dealing with a man that, not even a man, a boy that's just not self-aware, not into to himself, don't know how to heal himself, don't know what his problems are, and etc., etc., it's gonna be conflict. So that's a little backstory of it. So yeah, we're gonna get to the motherfucking story time, period. Anyways, so we back. So I had to make sure I get the story right, because this was 2 years ago. So yeah, so we back with the story time. So after the backstory, I had left Cancun after a week. So 2 days after my Cancun trip, I had to host a party for my boy best friend at the time, who was a DJ. And at that time, I was still outside partying. I mean, I was 20 years old, so yeah, I'm still outside partying. I'm not allowed to go into clubs yet. I'm not 21, so yeah, I'm partying outside with my friends. So this is my first hosting, like my first time hosting an outside party, like. And mind you, these parties be big in New York City. Like, if you're from New York, you know we be having these parties outside in parks and backyards and stuff like that. So we have these big parties every year. It's not just one party. We have multiple parties. So we be partying throughout the whole year, which is crazy, I know. But if you're from New York, you already know. There's a party every single day, okay? But now we don't do as much parties anymore because, you know, we all grown now. So everyone that I was partying with is either 21 between the ages of 26. So now we're old enough to be in the clubs, so we're not partying outside in parks anymore, backyards and shit like that anymore. But so at this time I was 20 years old, so I wasn't allowed to go in the clubs yet. And plus I didn't have a fake yet. So yeah. Right? I did have a fake. But don't air me. So we're gonna get to the story. Okay, so yes, I went to the party, the hosted party. I had went with 3 of my friends. I had went with one of my sons that started with a K. I went with a girl named started with a T, and I went with another girl started with an M. So I went with 3 people. I could definitely, it's funny because I got pictures of this date and everything, guys. Like, it's no cap. If I had the pictures, I'm gonna put up here. I did look kind of crazy. My wig did come off in Cancun, so I tried to reinstall it. But at this time, I wasn't good at installing wigs. So yeah, this is my outfit. I know I look crazy. This is a tacky outfit. If I do post it, yeah, please don't flame me. But I'm probably not gonna post it because I did look really crazy. So yeah, we get to the party or whatever, and it was litty. For me, my best friend's a DJ, so he's on the set getting lit. Everyone I know that I've been partying for years is there. So we having mad fun. It's like a family reunion in a sense. You feel me? Yeah, we're gonna have new people and little girls and little boys there. But at the end of the day, like, all the old heads is here. You feel me? So we was having fun. Me and my homegirls, we was walking around, talking to everybody, the boys. We saw all the homeboys. We seeing everybody. So we chilling. We get drinks. Yeah, we vibing out for the day. Like, we chilling. So this is like within 2 hours into the party. We're chilling. We're doing our thing. So in the mix of it, one of the homegirls I was with, we're gonna call her Maya. She was going through issues with her boyfriend, and at the time I didn't know her boyfriend. We was friends, and then later on down the line we ended up becoming best friends. But at the time he was just like very like not trusting of her, so he was like basically asking me what she doing and was she talking to other guys or was she dancing. But I don't know why he was moving like that, because the type of girl she is, she doesn't do all that. Like, I'm a dancer at a party, but she's not that type of person. Like, she that be chilling, drinking, living in the moment. She's not doing the most. She not, if she dances, like a look of 1-2, but it's not to the point where she's on the dance floor and everybody's watching her. Like, she's not one of those people. So I don't even understand why he was doing that. Maybe because he got his own trust issues. But then again, she wasn't all that innocent behind closed doors. But we ain't gonna get into that. So that's what she was going on, and she was arguing with him throughout the whole night. So in the midst of it, I'm like, I fake miss my man. So throughout the night, I called my man, right? And I was telling him, like, yeah, I want to see you after the party. He told me he got his car and he could come pick me up. And then he would come to my crib. Or we're going to go to his crib, whatever, you know, whoever crib is more closer and available. So, yeah. So that's the last time I told him. That's the conversation that we had, that he was out with his homeboys right now at some little gathering. It's one of his homeboys' birthday. And that after he finished, he's going to come pick me up. So I'm like, okay, cool, because I don't want to be in this party all night anyway. I want to be with my man. Like, even though you getting on my nerves and we're going through a lot, I haven't seen you since before I left Cancun. So I'm like, yeah, I want to see my man. So that happens. So throughout the rest of the night, we chilling, we drinking, we having fun. We doing look at 1, 2, and 3. Because I don't even look at my phone anymore. I already know the story. Because this is when the bullshit starts happening. So, we having fun. Me and my homegirl, whatever. We drinking, we chilling. We at this point, it starts to get cold outside. And I'm wearing a dress. So, I took one of my homeboys' white tee and put it on me. So, you just see me in a white tee. You don't see nothing else. And I got my sneakers on. So, we sitting down chilling because it's cold outside. And we looking like hoes, and it's cold as shit. Like, I don't know, this day in the summertime, like, it was hot during the day, but once it hit the nighttime, it went low to like 60, like 62 degrees or something, like 50, like at least 60 degrees, because it was, okay, maybe I'm dragging it. It probably was like 65 degrees, but regardless of anything, it was mad breezy outside. Like, if you're from New York, you know those summer days where it's nice all day, sunny all day, and nighttime it just get hella breezy. Like, that's just a climate here, and it's fucking ass. Like, I hate it. But that's what was happening. So we're sitting by the gate chilling, and I'm talking to my homegirl. I'm listening to music. I'm on my phone. Next thing I know, my man's friends are greeting me. He like, oh, and I'm like, what the hell? What are y'all doing here? Like, last time I checked, y'all was at y'all homeboy's event for his birthday. How do y'all get here? So I guess they probably saw the flyer because it was the hottest party of the summer, because yeah, it was just that big of a party. It was a very, very, very big party. So everybody and their moms had to be there. So I should have just knew that they was gonna eventually come, but he didn't tell me that. And it was just like, you was supposed to come pick me up. So you left where you was at, brought your homeboys in the V with you. 9 out of 10, they're gonna want you to take it back home.
I beg your pardon.
So I'm like, already in my head thinking like, what the hell? There's some weird shit going on, but whatever. So his friends greet me. So D greets me first. He greets me. He's like, hey, YantaaGang, what's up? Then his rest of his little homeboys say what's good. And then he's just looking at me. Like, he looks at me and then looks away and then not saying anything. And I'm like,
that's suspicious.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's weird.
my man not gonna greet me? Like, what kind of weird shit? So I said hi to his friends, whatever. I got up and I started walking away. As soon as I started walking away, he gonna pull me and be like, hey, and then he was like, I didn't see you, and then he wanna give me a hug. Nigga, you saw me. Like, your homeboys saw me first. Your homeboys are talking to me and you act like you don't see me. Like, we're not gonna play this dumb shit because you saw me and you're trying to act because we're outside right now. But okay.
Period.
So as that happened, they go do what they want to do during the night. I guess because like I said, this is like a family reunion. So 9 out of 10, they know a couple boys and a couple girls that's there. So do I. So me and my homegirl, we get up, we go and walk around a little bit more. But in the midst of this time, her man comes and like take her out the party. So she's like, girl, he here. I'm like, what you mean he here? She's like, he here. Next thing I know, I just see him come and take her out the party. So I'm like, damn, my homegirl just left me. I'm fake by myself. I had 2 other friends I did come with, which T and K. But they had their own friends there too. And at that time, I was close to K, but I wasn't close to T like that. So it's like, okay, now I'm about to hang out with the boys or whatever. But in the midst of it, while I'm walking around or whatever, and this is when she's about to leave. So I'm walking, a boy, like, he grabs me. Like, when I mean grab me, he like grabbed me really close to him, to his chest, and was like, hey, Ma, you mad beautiful, something like that. And he's like, can I get to know you? And I'm like, sorry, you can't. I started blushing because it's like, it was like unexpected. Like, I really was walking through the crowd and then he just like snatched me. And I was just like, sorry, you can't, or whatever. And then I let him let go of me, and then I continued to walk away my homegirl, and I let her get to her man. But in the midst of what is happening while she going her man, I see that his homeboys are by the gate. So I'm looking, I'm like, where's my man? They was like, oh, he left. I'm like, what you mean he left? He left. He was really mad, he left. And I'm like, what? So I'm confused at this point, because what do you mean he mad and he left? Like, he's supposed to come here and pick me up and we supposed to go home with each other. So I'm confused of why he left and why he's mad. So I call him, he's violated. Oh, I saw you talking to and hit the guy. Da-da-da-da. You really flaring his face like I'm not there. You really flaring my face like I'm just stupid. Da-da-da-da. You really da-da-da. He's violating. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I didn't do nothing. He's like, I saw you talking to the boy. I'm like, the boy grabbed me and whatever. And I explained the situation and I like, oh, what are you talking about? You're doing the most. So he's like, you're that. He's violating me. So I'm like, all right, I'm not dealing this. I'm not going to keep arguing with you. I'm at a party. If you don't want to be together, you want to break up with me, I don't care. At this point, I was at that point with him. It's like, if we end it, it is what it is. Because I already seen how you are as a person and how you are throughout this whole relationship. So it's like, me losing you will be a gain. It won't be a loss. So it's like, if you want to go, you can go. At this point, I'm not going to keep explaining myself to no man. Like, I said what I said. And if I was doing dog shit, I would have been telling you I was doing it, but I wasn't. And I'm going to be honest. In the beginning of the party when he wasn't there, I was flirting with people, but you got to understand, my ex-fling is there. People I was flirting with was there. So yeah, I did flirt with a couple people, but that's before he got there, okay? That was 3 hours prior, 4 hours prior before he even got there, okay? So, as I'm saying, what he's saying I did is like, it's not one of those. I could tell you that I'm doing something, but it wasn't even that. So I wasn't gonna argue with him. I hung out with him. I went back to the party. I started doing my thing. But as I'm walking to the gate, his homeboy stopped me. He was like, what's going on? Like, he's wilding. I'm like, I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't got time for this weird shit. I'm single. I'm gonna do what I want. And I continued to walk into the party. And once I said that, I'm like, yeah, I'm single. Once I'm single, I wanted to go have fun. I started dancing on everybody. Not everybody, but I went to start dancing. I started drinking more. I started having even more fun because it's like, okay, when I'm in a relationship, I dim down certain things I would do outside because it's like, it's just respect of my man. Like, I'm not going to sit and be wilding. But since you want to think I'm out here wilding and then you broke up with me, I'm going to do what I want to do, even if you're here or not here, because you pull that card.
You gonna do you and I'ma still do me. Fuck is wrong with you? I'm her.
So let's do this. So I'm outside having fun, doing my thing, we chilling. Next thing you know, the party gets shut down. In the midst of it, while I go back and I'm talking, I'm dancing for like a good 20 minutes. Someone in the front was fighting. So that had happened. Party shut down. Some dumb tight. I'm like, damn, homegirl just left with her man. I'm single. There's a lot going on. I'm by myself. I'm the only girl by myself. The other girls, they had to go do what they want to do. My other guy friend, he went with his friends. So I'm like fake by myself at this point. But I saw one of my homeboys that I knew for years, start with an M. He was there. So yeah, so I was just chilling with him in the front, chilling, whatever. So I'm calling him and he's not answering me. Like, he's dead ass not picking up my calls.
That's suspicious.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So next thing I know, I'm sitting there talking with my friends or whatever. When the homeboy, his friends, and like one other girl that I know. So we sitting there chilling in the front. Next thing I know, I see his car. And then I see the homeboys get into the, I'm kicking my camera. Sorry. Then I see the homeboys get into the car. So I'm looking like, oh, he's not gonna invite me in? Like, he's really not gonna take me home? Like, he's gonna really leave me out here? Like, so that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna do that. He's dead ass gonna take me home. He's not gonna do that. They get in the car. They spin off.
Man, shit done got serious, man. You hear me, man?
Like, spin off. Like, he dead ass spin off with his guys in the car and left. I'm like, you know I was gagging. You know I was gagging, baby. I called my brother so quick. I'm like, da-da-da-da. He just told me, da-da-da-da. He's supposed to go pick me up. He's up for the party. He ended up coming with his boys. He dead gonna leave, gang. He dead left me outside. Like, he dead just left this bitch stranded out here at this party. Knowing they was shooting, they was fighting, carrying around, doing whatever. And you left your girl out there. Like,
That shit is so disrespectful. So disrespectful. That shit got me so hot.
after that, I lost so much respect for him as a man. Because regardless of anything, no matter what we're going through, and no matter how a man you are with me, you're going to leave me in a dangerous ass situation because of your feelings. It's crazy. Like, I don't care about none of that. Like, if I'm mad at my man, regardless of anything, if we're in a life-death situation, I'm going to make sure you're okay too. Like, I still love you no matter what the situation that's going on right now. So the fact that you say you love me, you're my man, but you left me in this dangerous situation, or bitch, are you stupid? Are you dumb? That's why to this day, he can never get me back. He can never.
Period.
I don't care this nigga get on his knees and give me the biggest ring or the biggest house ever. Like, nigga, you're a dub. Like, I would never respect you as a man. Because it's just like, you really left me out there. And I was with nobody. When I mean nobody, nobody. Like, all the people I came with, they end up leaving after a while. So, in the midst of when he left me, I was sitting with my friend M, and he was just like, are you okay? Or whatever. He was still chilling because his friends was still chilling and smoking, getting high. And I'm like, all right. Explain the situation to him. I was explaining the situation how my how my man was supposed to be picking me up. And he dead just left me stranded. And he's like, nah, that's fucked up. Oh, talking about it. I'm like, yeah, I need to smoke. So then we started rolling up, we smoked. So I made sure I smoked before I left. So we was smoking, chilling. As we're smoking, I see his car again.
What the hell?
So the nigga like literally spun the block. And he's sitting there chilling. Like, because at this point, even though the fight went down and people was shooting, everybody didn't fully really leave yet. Some people did, but some people didn't. There was an after party, but I didn't want to go, so I was over it. But the fact that everybody was still there chilling, whatever, like, niggas just was shooting it and fighting is crazy. But yeah, that's New York for you. So niggas is still there, everybody's chopping up or whatever, because the backyard where the party was at, it was big, but it was small in a sense for how many people was there. So when everybody seen everybody come out, he was like, oh, you was there, what's good, gang? So everybody's like fake doing that. It's like, oh, gang, I didn't even see you in there. Everybody just catching up with each other for real. Because like I said, it's a family reunion. So when I see that his car, like, he really spun the block. He literally spun the block, and I'm like, all right, maybe he felt bad. Maybe he's going to come and tell me to get in the car. No, he literally spun the block with his friends. I don't know what they did. I forgot because I was kind of drunk myself. They spun the block, didn't say anything. Then he left. I don't know if he left, like, what he went to go do. He left. I'm still there smoking with my friends and his homeboys. And he comes back again. Like, he spins the block again. And nothing. Like, he didn't ask me to get in the car, nothing. So you spin the block 3 or 2 times, and you didn't ask your girl to come in?
Bet. Bet.
Once I saw that, after the second time he came through, I told my friend that I'm about to go home. I'm over it. I'm upset. I'm mad. Like, this shit is weird, and I'm ready to go. And he's like, oh, he totally understands. So I told him bye. His homeboys bye, and the girl that was there. I told him bye, and I got on the phone with my brother, and I hopped in the cab. But as soon as I hop in the cab, he gonna call me, and he gonna be like, where you at? I'm looking for you.
Stop the cap.
I'm gonna take you home. I'm like, I'm in my own cab, and respectfully, I don't want to talk to you ever again. I don't want to be with you. It's over. You're a dub. I start pegging him easily. I'm like, I don't respect you. Like, I was bombing him. I told him SMD everything, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I love you, whatever, but it's just like, you really left me in harm's way. Like, you really did not like think about me until you saw like I wasn't there no more and on the street, on the block, chilling. You feel me? When you spin the block 2 times, the first time you had the opportunity to tell me to get in the car, then you didn't. Second time you had opportunity, you didn't. You're gonna spin back for the 3rd time and see me not there, that you want to take me home. No, you're a lame. You're a bozo. You're a loser.
Loser!
You're everything in the world. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to deal with you. And you're done up for. So he's on the phone like, nah, it's not even like that. I didn't even see you. Da, da, da. I'm like, you're dead lying.
Cannot trick me.
Because the car spin back 2 times. 2 times, mad slow. Like, you're driving down this like you're about to do a shootout. And mind you, your friends get out the car, talking to other people, and you're sitting in the driver's seat looking dumb. Like, you're sitting here driving for your homeboys or whatever. Like, and that's what it is. It was one of those. Like, he has those group of friends that dead be using him, and he doesn't realize it. And it's like, to each his own. You're gonna realize one day, because obviously everybody's just coming to use your ass. I didn't want to use you because you ain't got nothing for me. But one thing about them scammers, baby, a lot of them don't be aware of the people they have around and when people are really using them for real. Because, baby, that's crazy. No way I'm driving around 5 niggas around so they could talk to they bitches and talk to niggas. Like, no, are you stupid? Like, that's how I know, like, you really not for me, because you not even a boss ass nigga in your own fucking friend group. Like, niggas is dead ass using you, belittling you, do whatever they want to you, and you letting it rock because that's my bros.
Stupid.
Those are not your bros. As a matter of fact, it's crazy because 3 or 4 of his bros was in my inbox before I dated him, while I was dating him, and after. So it's like, I'm trying to tell you, these are not your people, and you thinking I'm just being a hater and I'm trying to be the worst person in the world.
Any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch.
No, because I know when people are genuine for real and they fake. Like, you obviously you can't tell the difference, but I can as a person, because I'm more self-aware and I'm very open-minded to people and their bullshit. You're not nowhere compared to me on that mindset and emotional intelligence. Like, yeah, you're not there emotionally, because it's like, that's crazy. So he's still going in about how he wasn't intentionally trying to leave me or whatever. And I'm like, you did, and it's done. And I don't want to deal with you, and it is what it is. And once I got home, I was just crying. Like, I was boo-hooing, because that broke my heart. Regardless of anything, what was happening, and you think I was cheating or you think I was flirting with a nigga, you really left me outside. And then you spin the block 2 times and stole me outside. And you did not want to come and take a girl home that you love. Like, I don't want to hear none of that I love you bullcrap, because y'all niggas be faking as shit. Because I would never do that to a person I love, even if I'm in a relationship with you, family member, or friend. Why would I leave you outside in a dangerous situation, even knowing that I was supposed to come pick you up and take you home regardless? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would you do that? As a man. Even that, and that's even more worse. You're a man. Well, you're not a man, you're a boy. Even that you was younger then. But if you see this, you can take it how you want to take it, sir. But at the end of the day, if you're going to talk about being a man at the end of the day, because I'm a grown woman and I can take accountability and right my wrongs. You feel me? That wasn't being a man. That was being a boy. And as a man, you're supposed to protect and lead and guide. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do not either of the three, okay? You didn't even come and protect me when I need you to protect me. I had my other homeboys protecting me, and you're not protecting me, and you're supposed to be my man. Like, why would you ever leave me stranded? And thank God I had my own money to get my cab and go home. You feel me? Because I would have been tight. Like, I really would have been tight, stuck outside, because the original plan was for you to come pick me up, and we were supposed to go home with each other. How does that go to, now, I'm going home in the Uber, why are you outside with your friends? Jokes. All jokes. After all that, I was crying. Next day, 2 days after the fact, we did link up, we talked, and it was done after that. Like, I was just like, why would I want to be with a person like you? You feel me? Like, you left me stranded outside. It was mad dangerous shit going on, so I'm not doing that, period. He fell away, but it's like, it is what it is. Like, you gotta go. But yeah, as for that YantaaGang, I hope you enjoy this story time. Yeah, I know, this shit was a little crazy. All I'm gonna say is, to all my New York girlies, leave these New York niggas alone, girl. Leave them alone, leave them alone. Unless they mature and grown and emotionally intelligent, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and mentally. Don't deal with them, okay? Period. And as for that YantaaGang, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell button so you get notification every time I post a motherfucking video. And if you're not part of YantaaGang, you need to join because we are the best game on YouTube. And that's on that. And that's a motherfucking period. And as for that, make sure you follow my social media below the screen and in the bio. And make sure you shop at my new business as PPG.Yantaa.co.store. Get all your lashes, get your keychains, get everything. Make sure you buy. We get little freebies, a little fun little things you would love to have. So make sure you shop with me, okay? Period. And as for that YantaaGang, I'll be back with another video.
Sorry to see you winning. Poking my chest out, girl, I want all of it. I bring the best out. Watch how she gobble it. We keep shit anonymous. She hopping on top of it. Popping it, she popping it. She taking a lot of dick. We up all night making love. She under my covers tonight. Oh.